Well, hello again, all you YouTubers. This is Fran with Somewheres in Time RVing. I'm here to pick up my puppy dog Riley at the groomers, and they're closed. And their lawn sign is out, but they're closed. And I've left messages. But anyway, I have incredibly great news to tell you. Guess what? The RV has been purchased. My son's going to pick it up on Friday. He was at the dealership yesterday, and the independent inspector will be there on Tuesday to inspect it, make sure everything works, because it's been sitting around for a year. So I am so excited. My son went through the whole thing yesterday with them, and when I get there in the end of the month, I'll drive it there and they'll go through everything with me again so that I know where everything is. I'm so excited. I almost couldn't think this morning that it's really happening so fast. So I've ordered a pod from U-Haul to come to my home, be dropped off, and then I'll fill what's going to go to Las Vegas, that's going to go inside the RV that I purchased over the last 2 years. So all that's going to get shipped, and my son's from Ocala, Florida, is coming down on the 8th to help me finish packing whatever's going to go out to Las Vegas and finish up the rest of the house. So I'm going to have the workers come in on Thursday. Friday they'll be out, the bathroom will be done. Then they'll start in the living room and kitchen, putting back the molding around the flooring, and it should be all good to go by the second or third week in March. And I'm looking to leave here after I sell my smart car, which I've decided to do. I'm going to rent a little SUV to go out to Las Vegas with my pup Riley, Miss Riley. And so therefore I will be able to sell the sell the smart car, and then I can purchase something out there. The smart car is just too small for me to travel that far. 2,400 miles, 2,400 miles to my son's home. Then I'll get there, pack it up, drive around a bit with it, and then head out to Texas to the solar eclipse through Escapees that I had signed up for 2.5 months ago with all this supposedly was going to happen last month, but it didn't. But anyway, it's finally come. So I'm going to be a proud owner of a SUV. It's a Coachman Cross Trail. It's a CB, and it's 23 feet. So it's just going to be perfect for me. I'll send you a picture of it. My son took a picture to show me after they cleaned it all up and brought it up front to the showroom. So I'll send you a picture of that and let you know what's going on. And once the inspection is done tomorrow, I'll even know more about where we're headed from there. So if all goes well, even if the house doesn't sell, I will still be leaving, and the woman that I am giving my business to is competent to sell my home, and hopefully it'll sell quickly. So I'm going to be working out in the yard all week to spruce it up, to make it look like it used to look before the hurricane. Yeah, so I never did get much done out there after the hurricane, even though my home wasn't damaged except for this brand new screen room I had just put on. Roof had been damaged, and supposedly the wind came from inside and forced the new roof, and so it has holes in it. It didn't happen from something falling on top of it. So just shows you how bad that wind was. Sustained winds of 155 miles an hour for hours and hours, and it went both ways. So if it didn't catch you going one way, it caught you going the other way, and I was spared. Seriously, it could have been a lot worse. But anyway, I am so excited. So that's pretty much my itinerary. So I'll be heading from my home here in North Fort Myers up through to Route 10, 75 to 10, and then out to Las Vegas. And of course, I'll have to stop along the way, so I will put my trip planner in and make sure that you'll have hotel stays and et cetera, et cetera. But it looks like it's going to take me 6 to 7 days, so that I'm not driving too much. And oh, I'm so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am. So now I am officially somewhere in time RVing with my lovely Miss Riley. And I wish I could take my Ziggy cat with me, but she would go nuts. He would go nuts if he was made to stay in a small confined area like the RV for the rest of his life. It would be a death sentence. So looks like my neighbor, which would be wonderful, would take him. He's going to be 10, and he's an indoor-outdoor cat, and he comes and goes as he pleases, and he knows the neighborhood, and everybody knows him. And of course, it's in a restricted area. It's in a 55 and older gated community, so there's no fast traffic or anything like that going on. So he's been living here for now 8 years, so he's pretty content. And I just, as much as I'm going to miss him so much, I know it's not fair to my kitty cat. So, and he's loved by so many neighbors, so I think everything's going to be fine. So anyway, so my dilemma is finally coming to an end, other than getting the rest of my house repaired. It's all financial. Everything's cost so much money, and the saddest thing is that I was so gullible to believe an acquaintance that had worked on my home before was honest, and he wasn't. But he had me so buffaloed with his sad sack stories, how much he needed money. And of course, at that time, I was very active. My business was flourishing, and I had the extra money, so I did give it to him, thinking that he would come back and finish the work, plus do more work, because I overpaid him by thousands and thousands of dollars. But with that being said, I was used, and the hurt is much deeper than someone just stealing $13,000 from me. It's like somebody, cut a hole in my heart, because I cared about this person and trusted him and his worker. But oh well, I'm not going to stop trusting people just because of this. I'm not. That's the way I've been all my life, and hopefully I'll have enough sense not to trust anybody to give them that much money up front because they needed it. So anyway, the good note is that my house is going to get finished. Hopefully it'll sell quickly. Before I go, I'm going to do a big open house on it and plaster all the notification everywhere. So hopefully someone will come by and see how beautiful it is, and that wonderful backyard with that sunset and the water is really relaxing and tranquil. So I am going to say goodbye for now, and I hope they come back. Maybe they went to lunch or something, so I can pick up my puppy dog. I miss her. She was over to the groomers all weekend at her home with her 5 dogs. They have a big backyard, fenced-in backyard, and she just loves it. So I had canceled my trip up to Tampa to look at the Class C when my son told me on Friday that he accepted his offer, and we were going to go ahead and go forward with everything. So on Friday I had to call and cancel, and the gentleman was just as happy because he wasn't really going to be home that day. So it all worked out. And it is a smaller rig. It would have been 25 feet, and this one is just 23. It's shorter. It's not as wide because it is a van. They call it a C only because it has the overhead, and it's got 6 inches on each side to expand it so that it's wider, but it's not longer. and it's higher because of the, the bed over the cab. So it does sleep 6. I'm just loving it. I'm like, ooh, can't wait. There are some things I'd like to change. I would like to put in a tankless water heater, only because I'm always afraid of something breaking and having a water leak. And it does have solar panels. It's got the outside TV, and I will change out the TV that is in over the bunk because it's smaller. And I will put a TV in the bedroom where it has a spot for it. So if I want to stay in bed and watch TV at night, I can. I don't have to sit at the kitchen table. Anyway, but I plan on having lots of company, so I'll keep everyone informed in what's going on and my journey. I'll take you on my journey crisscrossing the U.S., but I'll also get you on while I'm taking the journey to my son's house from Florida. So, yeah, I hope that goes well with my dog because she gets car sickness. And I do have medication for her, but I hate to give it to her. I don't like taking medicine myself, so I don't like giving my pet anything either, other than her flea medicine and heartworm and that sort of thing. I wish I knew of a all natural remedy to give her, so I didn't have to give her a drug that has some horrible medication in it, So anyway, if any of you know of a good remedy that's all natural for fleas and ticks and heartworm, let me know. Put it in the comments. And if you like it, thumbs up. If you want to be notified, of course, you can always ring the bell and subscribe anytime. That would be wonderful. And I'll take you along on this journey with me. I'm so excited. Here I am, 78. I'll be 79 in August. I don't feel it though. I feel so vibrant. It's just a number, right? So I'll take you along with me. So hopefully I'll talk with you on the comments, and have a wonderful and blessed day, and see you the next time. Bye-bye.